So XRP is exploding today. It is up 22% at the time of this recording. This is absolutely insane. But what if I were to tell you that there is a reason behind this XRP explosion over the last day? So stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get to the bottom of this one. Now, XRP is up extremely today, which is crazy, but the reason is this right here. A latest development pretty much is out there saying that one of the key witnesses in the Ripple versus the SEC case, right, has just been thrown out by Judge Torres, and she just dismissed this witness right here. So SEC's argument was dismissed because their witness were not that credible or whatever. Whatever reason it is, Judge Torres has dismissed this key witness, and Ripple Effect just tweeted this. They said Judge Torres has excluded the number one witness, Patrick Doody. He was an expert hired to analyze our expectations as XRP holders. Now, how will the SEC prove that we expected a profit if Doody is excluded from this case? Don't sleep on this ruling. This is a huge deal. Hashtag XRP. So XRP scores a massive winner yet again, and this right here is a step towards this case being an instant dismissal. Now, XRP is fighting for that. I mean, Ripple themselves. Now, in other words, SEC's argument that Ripple sold XRP as an unregistered security to gullible investors may fall flat in its face. So this may not be the case if, the judge has ruled out this witness that the SEC has brought in to fight the fact that, XRP is a security. Now, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, he also chimed in. He said that, we are to expect that this lawsuit will be concluded in the, next few weeks to next few months or so. So he is highly optimistic. Now, XRP is surging because of that news. And also, I can take you over to David Swartz, Ripple's director, pretty much. He tweeted this that got people also, riled up, and people just keep buying more XRP. What does he know that we don't know? He's putting these little gems and clues. David Swartz, you think you slick? We see you. Now, it seems, he says, that there is a light switch in my garage that does nothing. Hit it by accident yesterday. Wasn't sure what it did, so I switched it back an hour ago. Strange to have one that does nothing at all, which is a clue. And then he follows that tweet up with this right here. Me waiting for my lawyers to ask me to delete this tweet, or just any lawyer pretty much to ask. So he's basically hinting that this could be a huge victory for Ripple, and that after he tweeted this, he followed it up with him waiting for lawyers to ask him to delete this tweet immediately, showing excitement. People are talking about light switches, and the community always chimed in. Somebody's showing him the chart, and people are saying confirmed, the Ripple is going to win. These excitements always get the community riled up. XRP is an army, and it is huge. These people have been one of the strongest communities in crypto ever since I've got into the game. The XRP army has just been here. They don't care about crypto winter, crypto summer, coin up, coin down. They're just riding out for XRP. To them, XRP is better than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else that exists. Now, this is a huge win for Ripple. If it happens, hey, here's another article that says the ruling could be by the end of April. Now, this Judge Torres that took over the case, now before there was Judge Wiles or some guy, and then he passed on to the federales, and then Judge Torres took over. Now, this lady, Judge Torres, they said she doesn't drag cases, and that also within itself is a bullish thing for Ripple and XRP. They say she has a tendency to end cases within a couple weeks to a couple months. She doesn't drag them as long as like how this case dragged on. This has been, come on, it's been 2020, the beginning of the bull market of 2021, way back in 2020. I think it was towards the end of 2020 or something. That's when the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple, and that was a guy that was walking out the door. He was a terrible man, and he was walking out the door, filed a lawsuit against the SEC, and Gensler was forced to take it on as he came on and became the new SEC leader or something to that nature. So yeah, just pay attention to this thing right here. That is the reason why the XRP price have been exploding crazy. And yeah, man, XRP, come on, over the last 5 years, this is what it did. I mean, we haven't seen an all-time high since January of 2018. This is when it ran up to $3. I remember this run for XRP. It was insane. I think beginning of that year, XRP was at 0.002 or something to that nature, and then within a year it ran up to $3. That was an epic run. Now rumor has it that if this right here, XRP, wins the case, you could expect at least an XRP price, I say, above $1. Some people out there saying $10, $15. Some are saying $5.89. Listen, the 5.89ers are still here. It is absolutely crazy. Ever since 2017, there's a guy, right? I'm going to give you the background story for the newbies in crypto. XRP going to 589, which is insane. It's silly. There's a guy named the Bearable Guy 123. That's him right here. This is his page. Follow him on Twitter or whatever. He basically, back in 2018, every time Ripple goes up, he used to come up with these pictures. I think he might be one of the 4 founding fathers of NFTs. He was NFT JPEG before NFTs came along. So I remember this. He used to put on these pictures, right? And in these pictures, there's clues. People who can solve clues and are good at looking at pictures and identifying riddles. Yeah, they could easily depict this. And then in those clues he was leaving, people were coming back now and saying, hey, yeah, well, he's telling us that such and such partnership is going to happen, and then a couple of days later, yep, news come out that Ripple has partnered with such and such bank. So he used to put them like that, and then people started, this is how he grew so big, because people started to believe in his clues and his nobody knows who he is to this day. He's just an avatar, and some people thought he was an insider, someone who worked alongside Ripple and XRP along to that nature, because back then every day Ripple would come out with a new partnership with the bank, cross-border payments. We're going to take over the banking system. This is what they sold us as people who was holding XRP back then. But it's been 5 years. Ripple hasn't scored a major, gigantic partnership to the point where it was worldwidely adopted. I'm saying Ripple has not been able to take down Swift, pretty much, or even join them to some extent. Any company or any bank they partnered with, it doesn't really do much to the XRP price. Those banks rather would use the XRP ledger and just use it as a technology, as a fast payment system. That was it. So they really didn't bring on their customers so that XRP can onboard them so the price can rise. And this has been XRP's problem for the past few years. If we're going to talk honestly and realistically, this is it. You know, this is how it's been. Every bank they partnered with, it didn't really benefit the price. And icing's on top of the cake, the SEC lawsuit came and it didn't really help Ripple pretty much. So now so they haven't really hit a new all-time high since 2018. In 2021 we haven't seen any all-time high. This thing ran up to $2 and went back down, bro. So unfortunately, it's sad, but you know, Ripple truly doesn't deserve this. But the team, you know, they worked hard, but the problem is, you know, the SEC's lost. This has to come out the way, and in a way it's gonna affect the rest of the crypto market if Ripple loses this case. People don't understand the magnitude of how big this thing is. One of the largest altcoins is being sued right now, and they are fighting for their life. In a way they're fighting for crypto, because if they win, hey, I'm not saying 589, but you're gonna see XRP prices explode really high. But if they lose, get ready. Cardano, get ready. They might come after Cardano staking, Ethereum staking, and all kinds of stuff. They can just make it easy. But what I like about this case though, SEC thought they were gonna come in here and walk at the park. walk in the park or whatever. It was easy flow. Floyd Mayweather woke up on. It was easy, but it wasn't easy. XRP, Ripple, they fought back. And for the past 3 years, they've been finding SEC's wrongdoings so they could take over and say, hey, judge, look at what they did here and such and such. Ripple has been studying these other cases that SEC has wrongfully handled or something to that nature. For example, the Voyager case is playing a huge role in Ripple winning against the SEC case right now. A lot of people don't know SEC has made a bunch of they fumbled the bag a couple times in several cases, and XRP and Ripple is saying, yo, judge, look at this. In this case, they did X, Y, and Z, so please look at this, look at what they did. And now they are ruling us as securities and whatnot. This could be just a cash grab for the SEC, or just an unfair attack against Ripple and XRP, which leads us to believe that, yo, we could win this case. If they win, crypto wins pretty much. But if they lose, crypto loses. Unfortunately, Ripple is going to use XRP, and the SEC is going to use Ripple and XRP as an example to go and attack every other altcoin, large altcoin that they want. There is still no regulatory clarity right now. We don't know what we are. Are we securities? Are altcoins good or bad? It all depends on this case, largely in crypto, unfortunately. So let me know in the comment section below. Do you like this little victory that Ripple has scored against the SEC? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you see XRP pumping to $10, $20, or even $5.89 if they win this case? Let us know in the comment section below. Like up the video, share it, subscribe for some crypto content. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.